I'm Councillor Hazel Stephenson. I'm Lord Mayor of Newcastle in this very special 800th year. And today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about some of the things that we've been doing this week. A lot of the activities and a lot of the places have been related to education. Last week it was the graduation ceremonies, which were very interesting, seeing young men and women moving forward into employment, having attained their degrees from both Northumbria, Newcastle universities and Newcastle College. We are in the banqueting hall at the moment, and this is a celebration of what young people of a younger age, 16 plus, have been doing in preparing them for starting university. Some of them are overseas young people who are considering coming here to one of our universities to study, and tonight is a celebration of the work that they've been doing in preparation for them going home to their home countries for the summer holidays before returning to start their next stage in education. This morning and yesterday and the day before, I spent the best part of my time in primary schools, supporting the teachers and seeing the children who have moved on and are moving on into the high schools, and also the ones who've been doing so well in their year groups from nursery right up to year 6, where they've been doing their celebration and achievement assemblies. And it was really wonderful to see all the parents very proud, and rightly so, the teachers as well, who've put a lot of work in helping the youngsters, and not least the youngsters themselves, who've been tremendous. A lot of the achievements have been really, really special, and special to each individual, and they've done so well, and true accolades for the work that's been done in our local schools in Newcastle. And we have some really great talent, all kinds of things, artists, sports people, musicians, you name it, we've got it. And I also spent time in Bridgewater School, where, as I say, they'd had wonderful assemblies, and in Broadwood School this morning, which just happens to be my old primary school. So it was quite an emotional morning. I couldn't really say a great deal, because I was sitting up on the stage imagining what I was like, well, not imagining, knowing what I was like sitting in that hall, and it's still got the same herringbone floor, which just shows it stands the test of time. But it was wonderful seeing the children and seeing them reach potentials that they didn't think they had, and so eager to go on to do so much more. Hadrian School was earlier in the week, which is a school that deals with our very special children who have special needs in various ways, and they were tremendous. And there they had me sitting in their storybook chair, and I've got some most wonderful photographs of me in this beautiful coloured chair, which the children had all had a part in making. And it was a true celebration. The colours were wonderful, the singing was fabulous, and they couldn't wait to show me some of the things that they had done. And they made me a beautiful sunflower card, which I am going to get framed. It's in my office as we speak. So it's been a really, really interesting week, very worthwhile, very moving, and a true celebration of learning in this wonderful city of ours. And they're all going off on the holidays now, so I just hope that they have a lovely time and come back relaxed and refreshed for the new term in September. And that's not just the staff, that's the children as well. So there we go. So this is it in the hospitality in our civic centre, in the banqueting hall, and it looks tremendous. Lilac and white's the theme, and I think it's a circus scene tonight. I only wished I was coming to join them, but I'm not. So never mind, another time, I'm quite sure.
And can anybody use the banqueting hall?
Yes, I mean, obviously within reason. We do have certain criteria for what it's going to be used for. It is a civic building, but yes, it can be hired, and we do have hospitality services who are very accommodating and can do wonders with this room and other rooms in the civic centre to make it into anything you want it to be. I was at an event with the police not very long ago, and the learning part of our adult learners, and it was like a starlight sky. You can't believe it. It was all black, navy blue with little stars. I mean, I couldn't believe I was in the banqueting hall. So it just shows you what can be done, and it is a truly wonderful place to have any kind of event and celebration.
I guess it's great for weddings then as well.
Weddings, yes. Weddings, christenings, anything you like. Graduations, as I say, accolades for celebrations of education achievement or just celebrations. I'm sure anyone could come and use it, and it really is wonderful to see. And of course we've got history here as well. I mean, on the walls we've got all the engravings of past sheriffs, past Lord Mayors, going right back to the beginning, as opposed to the 800s if we knew them all. But there is representatives of history in here in more ways than one. And of course my name will be going on there next to my father's somewhere, and many other colleagues of mine whose names have been put on the wall when they've been Lord Mayor and Sheriff. So, you know, you've got a bit of history, you've got any modern touch that you care to wish to have, and any kind of theme you wish to have, I'm sure they'll accommodate. And wonderful service, wonderful food and music to boot. What more could you want?